it's important that in your waiting season, you're not just like trying to compare yourself or idolize something, but you're really just spending time with God, spending time with yourself, healing certain wounds, and just loving the space that God has you in, you know, allowing God to know, like, I'm thankful for where you have me at. Are there certain goals I want to accomplish? Absolutely. But I'm also thankful for where I'm at now. And I trust you that when it happens, it'll happen. So long story short, we're going to go on a little solo date.
Some tears, some stress, but I count my blessings.
Good morning, or more like good afternoon, because I think it's like it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the girl's just been in her pajamas, and that's because Saturdays are like my slow days. Okay, I sleep in, we don't have any alarms. Okay, I wake up when my body just wants to wake up. I spent time with God, did my morning devotions, ate a little breakfast, and now we're getting ready for the day. So if you did not see by the title, I want to go on a little solo date. I used to go on like solo dates very regular, but now I'm kind of just shifting them a little bit, as I still want to be intentional with like spending time with God and just being intentional about what I'm doing. So we have a little solo date today. On the agenda, we had a very slow morning. Okay, I woke up at 10:30. I was knocked out. Like, this losing 1 hour has gotten to me. I feel like me and my coworkers been just struggling this week, so my body's been getting adjusted to that. Hence, I slept in like 10:30, which would have been 9:30 if we hadn't lost the hour, you know. So we slept in, but now we're up. We did our morning devotions already, and now I'm about to do a workout. One of my biggest goals this month, and really just this year, is understanding the importance of our bodies or a temple. Okay, and that does not just include with, you know, certain things we're eating or, you know, what we're putting into our bodies, but that also includes the, you know, working out part. Okay, so I really been trying to be intentional with getting my steps in. My goal is to get at least 10K steps a day, and I'm just gonna pat myself on the back because I've been getting like 13K steps in a day. I've really been intentional with going for a walk either in the morning or in the afternoon, really just doing things. Like, for example, at work, I use the downstairs bathroom so that I can like purposefully walk down the steps and get more steps in. So your girl has been really on to her working out stage of life, because I'm that type of person that, like, I will work out really good for like 2-3 months, then I'll stop and I won't work out again for another like 3 months, then I'll have to get back to it. And so more of the story is I'm really trying to hone in, you know, on the fact that our bodies are temples. Okay, I also was reading First Corinthians, which really goes into this, and I was like, Ashley, right, it's a temple. Let's get to doing working out, moving our bodies. And it doesn't have to be something crazy, because I'm not that like high intense workout every single day type of girly. No. Give me a Pilates class, let's go for a walk. Those are my workouts, but I definitely feel like it also has really good effects, so I'm gonna keep doing them. So workout, after workout, I'm gonna come back, change, get cutesy, and then we're gonna go to a coffee shop. I haven't been to a coffee shop in a while, so I want to go to a coffee shop. I want to probably grab some breakfast, a nice little drink, and then after the coffee shop, I want to do some thrift store shopping. Okay, after that, I want to get my nails done, because again, I took a little break from getting my nails done, which I needed, but now I'm like, I want my nails back. So we're gonna get my nails done, and then after my nail appointment, I'm probably do a little bit more thrift store shopping, because I want to get lunch at this like burger spot, and there's a thrift store like not too far from it, so I probably stop there, and then I definitely should be hungry, so I'm gonna get lunch. And then after lunch, I think I want to stop and get some flowers and sunscreen. I need to get some sunscreen. But yeah, I think that's like everything on the agenda. But of course, I'm taking you all with me, so you'll see what we all do. But yeah, here's your reminder to take yourself on a date. I know that especially as Christian women, it can be so easy to idolize marriage, having kids, things like that. But let's also know the importance of being in our waiting season and what that means. It means getting to know yourself, healing certain wounds, healing certain trauma, so that when you know, do become a wife, God willingly, when that happens, and a mother, you won't be bringing a lot of those baggage into that, because generational curses do exist. We know that firsthand in the Bible with the Israelites. So it's important that in your waiting season, you're not just like trying to compare yourself or idolize something, but you're really just spending time with God, spending time with yourself, healing certain wounds, and just loving the space that God has you in, you know, allowing God to know, like, I'm thankful for where you have me at. Are there certain goals I want to accomplish? Absolutely. But I'm also thankful for where I'm at now. And I trust you that when it happens, it'll happen. So long story short, we're going to go on a little solo date. And I'm going to take you with me on everything that we do. So let's go for this workout. Okay, so run is done. Walk is done. It's a little too zoomed in. Let's zoom a little bit out. But I went for my walk and we did about 78 minutes. So definitely over an hour. So yeah, 78 minutes. So definitely over an hour. And then we did about 3.6 miles. So your girl has really been just trying to get those steps in and definitely be disciplined to, you know, keep going, or at least motivated to keep going. I think like the hardest part is just getting out there, but then once you get out there, like it just goes by so fast. And honestly, what helps me is I play music like the first 20 minutes of my walk, and then I usually just put a podcast on or a YouTube video that's about 40 minutes, and like you're interested in that podcast, that YouTube video, that next thing you know, 30 minutes pass, 40 minutes pass, and you've walked for 40 minutes. And don't sleep on getting a walk in, you know, cardio, just going outside for a walk. Like it will show results over time, of course. And yeah, you put a little podcast on, a little YouTube video on, and it'll go by before you know it. Also, I feel like this is the perfect weather. It's spring. It's been so nice, not too cold, not too hot, a nice breeze. I'm like, let's keep it like this. So I feel like it's the perfect time to go on your little walks. But yeah, your girl has been going on a walk every single day. But I do want to be realistic. So I think Sunday is going to be like my day off. But every other day I want to go for a walk, at least a 20-minute walk. I feel like I can do that. So enough yapping. Let me fix my hair, put on my outfit, and let's go for our coffee date. This is what we're wearing on our little solo date. Alrighty, so she is back from her outings. As y'all saw, I went to Phil's first, got me a nice little coffee. I did some journaling, and during these solo dates, I really do try my best to be present, like not on my phone, but just present with myself. Because like if you was on a date with somebody else, like you wouldn't be on your phone, you know, because it's kind of rude. So I really try to be present and do something. So typically I'll bring a journal or a book or even my Bible, spend time with God. Or I'll just people watch, you know, not make it a little too creepy, but just again in a space of like with myself, being intentional with my time and not just on my phone. So we went to Phil's. After that, we just walked around. That area had a lot of different shopping outlets, and so it was a really good spot because I was able to just like walk around. So I did go to Anthropology. I did a little bit of filming in there, so you saw that. And I got a candle. This candle just like screams spring, and I really just love the way it smells. So it says A, the letter A on it, you know, Ashley, and it just smells so good. So I'm gonna light this in the morning. I was gonna do it tonight, but I really feel like it's just better in the morning, so we're gonna save her for in the morning. And then I also picked up some flowers. These were the St. Patrick Day flowers, but I loved it because green is my favorite color, if you don't know. And I just feel like these just give springtime flowers, so I really wanted them. And only $10, okay? And then after that, I was gonna go to this vintage shop and I was gonna thrift store shop, as I mentioned, but because I had a very late start to my day, a lot of them was either closed or like about to close in the next 20 minutes. And so I was like, I'm not gonna be that customer. And then there was one that said it was open and I went and everything, but I guess they were just closed today. So we didn't do any vintage thrift store shopping as I would have wanted, but I'm not mad about it because like I told y'all, I was tired. So I needed the extra sleep. And I'm not mad that I did like that hour-long walk because again, that just felt really good. So I may go thrift shopping next week. We'll see, we'll see. But I got my nails done. I just did a little French tip. Hopefully you guys can see that. So yeah, just a little French tip, nothing crazy. And then I ordered me some DoorDash. That's on its way. I was gonna go to this hamburger spot, but I was like, I really want to take a shower and like I don't want to go get the food and then my food just sitting while I'm taking my shower, I'm taking my makeup off, and next thing you know it's cold. So I was like, I'm just gonna DoorDash something, and that way while it's on its way I'll fill you guys up on what I did, take a nice hot shower, take my makeup off, unwind and everything. So I'll show y'all the food, of course, once it comes. But yeah, we're about to take a nice hot shower, just unwind. But I would definitely have to say I rate this solo date a 10 out of 10. I always rate my solo dates 10 out of 10 because it's just good to spend time with yourself. As I mentioned, like, I know as a society, whether you're very religious or not, as a society, it can be pushed on women to like be married and have kids, right? Like that's the ultimate end goal. But unfortunately, some people may not get married. And not even unfortunately, like some people just may not get married or may not have kids. And it doesn't mean that like your life is any less worthy, you know? I mean, Jesus was a single man, he had no kids, and he was perfect, right? And he lived a very fulfilled life. So just understanding that your life does not start or, you know, end whether you have kids or not, or married or not, or in a relationship or not even. You know, your life is worth living now. And honestly, it's important to also really take hold of this season of your life, because when you get married and when you have kids, your life is going to look a whole lot different. Like, and you're gonna probably be missing the moments where you had silence and stillness and was single, you know? So don't rush it. Like, you know, I do want to be married, I do want to have kids one day, but I'm also like, Ashley, don't rush it, because your life is gonna change so much when you have kids. Like, girl, so just be patient. And when the time come, and you know, you gotta get married, and then when the time come that you are, you know, God willingly become a mother, it will come, okay? But don't rush it. Don't rush it, because honestly, I babysitted my nephew one night. It wasn't even a full day. It was like one night. And this boy had me, whew, Lord, my energy was gone. So I'm like, I'm not in a rush, and I just want to appreciate this time and just fall more in love with Ashley, you know? So highly encourage, if you're in a relationship and if you're already married, if you have kids, still take yourself on a date, enjoy your time alone, like spend time alone. And of course, if you're single, don't feel the need that you have to wait for a man or a woman or somebody to come. Like, go on a date, spend time with Jesus, spend time with yourself, get yourself those flowers, get yourself that meal, get your nails done, you know, like do things for you, because I do not regret today at all. Like, it was such a beautiful day. So anyways, let me take this makeup off, let me unwind for the night and eat this food. I'm so hungry. So yeah, I'll tune back in once the food comes. Okay, so I totally forgot to film the meal before I like start digging in. But I got some truffle fries, and then this is a lobster mac and cheese. And then I got a 16-ounce medium steak. And this is my plate, so obviously it doesn't look that pleasant because I was eating. But I just ordered on DoorDash from the Martin Steakhouse. And then I lit a little candle, I have my flowers, and then I'm just watching Law and Order. Don't mind this little cloth, but yeah, this is like the setup for tonight's dinner. And this is just how we're ending our little solo date with ourselves. So yeah, it was really good. I'm full. I'm honestly about to take a nap. I'm about to go to sleep.